us a brief resume of yourself and tell us what you want to bring to the table to prove industry, trade, and investment in Nigeria. And it's a major issue. If we can have more foreign direct investment, we can have more creation of jobs, we can have more industries, automatically we can also have more employment opportunities. We can stop even the current industries in Nigeria from immigrating to other countries. You understand? Today, Lever Brothers is gone. Leventis is gone. Many of the textile industries, over 75% of the textile industries in North are gone. And unfortunately now, even the oil industry, many of them are going to the Bahamas, Angola, and new Uganda, and new locations and all that. So you have a lot of responsibilities to put the right policies in place and to be a great ambassador to attract foreign direct investment into the country, keep the existing industries while expanding investment opportunities in Nigeria. So you are welcome. Give us a brief resume of yourself and proceed to answer questions from the distinguished senators.
The President of the Excellency, Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON. The Deputy Senate President, His Excellency, Senator Rabiu Jibrin, CFR. The Principal Officers of the Senate, distinguished Senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, particularly...
I think, sorry. Okay, we are welcome to this program, my people. We heard what Akpabio is asking this woman to do. We heard the task. I just want to make we use them open the the broadcast, make let the world hear and understand the situation of the country, and we will repeat it again as time goes on. If by now and as it is now, everything is gone from Nigeria, what is left for Nigeria? We are welcome to this program this evening. This is Biafra Government in Exile Media Joint Broadcast Live. So this is me, Ugo 247. Every one of you know me there, but I greet every one of us with love and I welcome every one of you to this program. I beg you, as you are joining, try and like the program. Try and like the program as you join. So I must say thank you so much for coming with me in this studio this morning, this evening. I can see Vam Vam Vam. I can see Betty Ada Biafra also. So let me start with the Vam 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 Vam. You're welcome to the program. You have the mic. Vam Vam Vam, we can't hear you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, my able minister. I appreciate you. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Greetings to every one of you. I want to take the opportunity to appreciate our Minister of Communications, our senior Oga in this department. Double up and salute our Prime Minister, Odogu Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want to appreciate him for what he is doing for us. He is leading us very, very well, and we are following, and we are actually putting our feet on the place where he's following to make sure we don't miss it. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Please hit the like button and share this program tonight because it's going to be a bit engaging, and I'm sure you're not going to regret joining us tonight. Thank you.
Ndewo Mazi. Ada Biafra, Betty, you have the mic.
Thank you so much, my ministers in the house. I appreciate all of you. You are the reason that the world is hearing about Biafra. No matter what anybody thinks, you are the pillars of this Biafra coming I greet you all, and my minister who is going to join us later. I also take this opportunity to extend my greetings and prayer for our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to bless him. We haven't forgotten him, and we will never forget him. I also extend my greetings to our Obatobie. Ndị Igbo si n'odogwu abụrụ guy name. He is Odogwu Kalili Odogwu. Our PM he has actually brought us this new dimension under 2 years. What the DOS could not do for over how many years, deceiving Onyendu. Onyendu will go one step forward, they will drag him 10 steps backward because they are looking for money. So we are here to greet you all for joining us. My people, whenever we are here, you are here with us. Thank you so much. We are all fighting for the same battle. God will help us. Thank you, my ministers.
You're welcome. So this wonderful evening we continue to go on. So I think firstly, let's go to our Prime Minister's handle and see what is going on there. It will be a good place to start from. So I'll breeze in there to see what is going on. This is our Prime Minister's handle. So we move. Let's go. Okay, that is what we call as they do, they show, they play, they show. That is where we are, and that is how it is, and that is how it will always be. As you can see, those are the people you do your contribution for, and that is what people are still surprised at today is how managed. Is it this 1 naira you come to donate? Is it this 5 naira you donate? Is it this German you are using to confuse them? How are you getting all this sophisticated boom 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 you are using to sponsor these people? They say a lie. We will go to that later. But meanwhile, I don't know if you can take on what we have on this screen. Or that Biafra, somebody I beg, make gonna help me read them. You know, say to read it. I know some people.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Knox Tinubu government says only in Nigeria will bandits take over military facility.
Oh, if women fool.
Only in Nigeria.
Only in Nigeria, their military will go and buy South African abandoned helicopter. After 60 years of abandoning helicopter, Nigeria will go buy and tell you say a new one. Shame. Shame Nigeria. Ndonu. I pity you. But Mali say I pity those that cannot see from standing. Now when they see that, they go see. Mazi Sonibila say your network good too much today. I say as the thing, keep your neck for one side. So
when they hear me.
Good.
Yeah,
We
we
dey
can
hear
hear you
you.
now. Yeah,
We dey hear you.
yeah, we can.
My voice they come out.
We dey hear your voice.
Yeah.
Yes, your voice they come out. At least make we
Eh,
manage your
hey,
voice.
even as my neck, they like person who won't go toilet. So they were my people. They were to everyone listening to us.
Your
I
neck they
beg.
like person where they
Whenever
beg. That's where they beg PM. Say PM, I beg help me make I join you for India. Abi, you miss your flight to India. Maybe they don't invite you come India. You don't want to go.
I know miss flight for India. Oh. I know miss flight for India. I did there. When
Because all of us don't decide so we'll go meet PM for India.
yes, so when he was calling his brother
If they
yesterday,
give
and
us visa,
I was there. Oh. Mm-hmm. So she
Uh,
want she ne.
Nehi.
Okay. She he ha. So Biafran people, that is our means of compliment from our India provinces. You know, we are from India now. So we salute all of you now. I beg, wherever you're watching, if the title of this program is not properly stated, forgive us. Now the studio, they are updating something, so they don't allow what we write to come out. But this is BRGI Media, and we don't come and we there. Thank you so much to all my ministers of the gospel that are here and those that are on the comment section and those that will be listening. We salute all of you. They will from here. Honorable Lugo, over to you.
All right. Okay, let's just run through our Prime Minister's handle before we start. I think maybe we'll start with this one now.
Hey, I beg.
yes.
You for start for that our India song now. Make we dance small our India song.
Ah.
You know that will be copyright, though.
Oh.
No, not the copyright. Mazugo, that picture you put, there is a place PM responded to them. I don't know if you can scroll to that place. You know, the army they came to debunk.
No, we will come back because we will read it. We will talk about it, Raf.
Oh, okay.
If you go to Success Wele, you will see the one that PM was dancing in India.
Look for PM on take balance. Look for PM on balance.
This one just a cry since yesterday. I don't know what to make her cry.
Yes, so we go cry now. Now all of that the money.
Egwu a wụ ihe na-ewe ndị iwe. Egwu a wụ ihe na-afụ ndị ụfụ. Egwu a na-ekwu
they actually understand.
Egwu a ka anyị je n'ebe ha na-ebeziri akwa because ha ebewegodu. Ha ebewegokwanụ. Ha ebewego ka ebe ha nọ. Give
him money now. Money made this fundraising give him money now. But most of them are not Nigerian. The people I think we are fighting are not even Nigerians. The people I think we are fighting They are not even Igbo people. The people IPOB are fighting. All these attacking, maybe attacking one. All few of them, they show you one. Maybe out of 100, there or maybe 10 Igbo. But 90 of them are CIA contracted agents, and they are doing their job. That is the reason why, they keep countering IPOB. Because here, the guy met Chakurabia, they quite a report, they published quite a report, so which you begin to quiet down. So the only thing they are trying so hard is that they want to make sure that
IPOB
they
is
keep
looked into this the whole thing.
Exactly.
So to see a reason to shut IPOB down across the whole globe.
To shut IT and criminalize IPOB. Because CIA are battling to fully. Because if you take your time, maybe one of our brothers, Georgia, David, you usually call your time. He sounds very smart and intelligent.
I will forward it to him. I have it on this particular gadget that I'm using. I will go there and pull it up and
take your time and read that report. Hold that. So on.
CIA is aware. CIA is coming up. Hey, why this engine up now? Why is it up? Oh, it will start from beginning. I want to listen to all of them from beginning to the end.
No, all from the down, that place you are playing is from the down. Yes, you'll be going up.
Yes.
Yes. You are just listening to this one. The next one That's the next one.
And the more the guy in a tweet here, I watch here or in a view here, according to look at this tweet here. The view is over 453,000 views.
They are calculating our views.
27th of October, post here.
Just 2 days, less than 2 days.
This guy, he said terrorism activities to IPOB. Kuno mana that na anytime unu ihuru na 1 second na Igbo ndi njeje. Unu ama ha ọga na alụrụ unu. Now this is what Mazi Chinasanworu. The ha chọrọ ime nwanne anyị involved in it. Then iji gwa gị na ihe a orchestrated plan against ndị Igbo. I know you feel no anything else. Now this is what Mazi Chinasanworu wrote this afternoon. It says social media attack. And the more the guy in a tweet here, I watch here or in a view here, according to look at this tweet here, the view is over 453,000 views. 27th of October, post here.
They are panicking
here because now this guy now link his terrorism activities to IPOB. Kuno mana that na anytime unu ihuru na 1 second na Igbo ndi njeje unu ama ha ọga na alụrụ unu. Now this is what Mazi Chinasanworu. Look at how chọrọ ime nwanne anyị nwanyị involved in it. They want to link all his crimes to IPOB. Okay, and it's a very, very disturbing one. If maybe Mechanam got through the thing, Egoya, my brother, Egoya, Igahu, a total blackmail, and the Onya Nakowa, Onya Wonya from Man, Onya Nakowana CIA. Now, let me just read a little bit of this in case if you haven't, just stay there so you can now have a clear idea of what I'm saying here. He said, the reason I am sure. Just hang on because the thing is too small. Also, the reason I am sure is that I have spoken extensively to people who took part in the last CIA operation in Nigeria that use tactics like this. Now, I'm just trying to stay there.
I'm here.
Now, Yakba had this organization which na magi. He used agrum the hotel and he mentioned on my batcha magene. Otahashi, trailer on a batcha, notashi, use a lot of things the man there. And the be link to experiment activities. Has said that now the same people now they use experiment to destabilize Igbo land. And the experiment a fashion of IPOB. So there is an orchestrated plan to blackmail IPOB, to blackmail Mazen Namdekan, to blackmail Ndibo in general. And this thing has to do with the plot actually destabilize Igbo land. So if you look at what he said here, he said of course most of this organization, which is NADECO, among the organization, among the full name of it, maybe people can Google it and know the full meaning of it. He said members were simply Nigerians who wanted return to constitutional democracy, but the reason that that organization was so well funded and influential was that it was CIA funded and directed. So this organization, yes. Now they said the part of the remit of certain the member was, then they continue to the next page, which I don't.
The PM from Biafra. How is that Zapoha?
There's no way I can even some of the things on it 2 years ago. There's no way I can
even aqua kahana berewe just aqua aqua
2 years ago. There's no way I can even some of the things on it then I tweet or whatever. I cannot even write anything because I'm totally blocked. So the thing what you said is the right thing. Everybody willing up and showing themselves. This is the time to come out and debunk. You like make it bring this guy up because there's a lot of people backing him. I know you don't be another place people are behind that idiot. Then they say because how even like I said, how many way on do me. Oh, him had to share you. So, I know destroy this family. They destroy him and I will. Once the house, I just want to leave. I just want to leave. So, anyhow, with the time, everybody has to get up and buckle up. Can you make the right thing before you delete mass? This is not a money get but yeah, no, yes, what no, you can't make no, this is a collective effort. We are fighting for the same race.
Mazugo, he said that the Nahaga Hagazi Ali also, Nahana Chime, but that is they cannot go back to Alibo with what they are doing because the declaration of Biafra will mean that their leg will never step in Biafra land again. So that's why you see them fighting. Yes, to stop Biafra because they know that their leg will not step in Biafra land again.
And they are not even ready to repent. That's the ugly part of it. Let's hear him.
Your name, please.
Keep crying.
Yeah, my name is Uzo, calling from Germany.
You're calling from Germany. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, last time I'm that guy, that buffoon in Finland. Because there's no human being Ghana and Europe, Western world to make it or transit so make.
I'm telling you.
Within 30 seconds. In the police I'm telling you. My uncle not here, A60, all the whole gadget on our phone here, just because now somebody sent earlier a nude of a young girl na picture. Yashia. You understand what I mean? Or send from US, Yashia and Quebec on a court since 5 years till now. I'm telling you the truth. Offers you somebody name this or translate. And did you know why Nigeria is very clever? But that boy Amahan or Galampro. You understand? I push yes, accept all those crimes so that they will not put it in Nigeria head or understand again, so that whenever they want to jail him now, I can use a and make accept that he is the one to win it. Because after using him, they will take, when they did not succeed on what they're doing, or even if they succeed, to clear their faces and the able to show that the world running blame. How did you allow this person to do this in your soil and you still living? Because other people will not, even everything in the court with our president. Oh, you get my arrest, you get me tomorrow. I bet check. So what of this kind of like your own man? What did you do? You understand what I mean? So for them to clear that their image, they will still put him to jail. So any name guy now is intertwined with him.
Why are they concerned about what will happen to Mazi Simon? Why are they bothered? Why are they bothered if he's going to follow or if he's not going to follow? What is their problem? Why are they pitying? Why are they concerned that Simon Ekpa is going to prison? What is their problem? I think they wanted him to go to prison. Why are they crying? They should have been happy that he's building his prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Between building a duplex and a bungalow, which is
Please.
Yeah, my name is Uzo. I'm calling from Germany.
You're calling from.
No, listen to this one.
No, that one. Listen to it.
Listen to
it because it's long. The one you listened to before was 2 minutes. That one now is 4 minutes. He said there.
Germany, go ahead, please.
Yeah,
okay, no, okay. The same one. The same one. The same one. The same one. I want to go through not almost 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes.
He will do crime. They will say it's IPOB. Exactly what this report is many. It's a very big report. I'm gonna post the link. The reason why we save the screenshot is in case if they remove this article from the link where they post it, so that we will publish this thing to our people to know the plot, the lies against Ndibu, and the way they wanted all this thing. I warned before that this guy is a contracted agent. They want to position him, use him to make it Biafran struggle look like a joke, and also to blackmail Ndibu, where that you can never come out, both in Nigeria, both in Africa, both outside the world. You will be like I don't know even time get shape here. You can deny when put it in.
But all this look at your face. I thought Isaiah the Isaiah. Where is Ezumezu, your brother? Ezumezu Ahapolonola. Now I want to ask these people this question. Who bought this man, Simon Ekpa? Who is he working for? Who want to destroy Alibo? Who paid him? Is it the same $250 million? Who paid him? What is wrong with these people' ignorance? Their ignorance na kwe. Hi, Shineke. God have mercy.
It's very big. It's a very disturbing one. I went through it. I was shocked. I just put only just this one. This is the first write-up. According to him, he said it was called whatever this NADECO. I'm here in full pronounce in a full this, and I don't know what some of you will Google all the meaning of that and then tell me. Members were simply Nigerians. Ndị na-arụ ndị CIA ọrụ Nigerians, Nigerian citizens. CIA is American intelligence. Who wanted a return to constitutional democracy, but the reason that organization was the reason that organization was so well funded and influential was that it was CIA
Why don't we
funded and directed.
analyze here? He can't even read out what it is.
No, we cannot analyze him. We want to listen to him making fool of himself. The
Ada,
fool of the
Ada,
whole thing.
Ada, what do you want to analyze in
Because
this guy now?
He's analyzing himself.
no, the truth is that let me. I have one word for all these things he's doing. I have
Say it
one
now.
word for it because this is how they try to brainwash our people. We don't have to give credence to this guy and display his video. We are really giving him, boosting him. Let's talk about
When we
another
do
Ada,
person
that,
because,
Ada, wait,
yeah,
Ada, wait, Ada, wait,
the
Ada,
simple
wait.
analysis to this guy. Okay.
Ada, wait. We are not giving credence to this guy. Eh? You know,
At all.
the Biafra government have fought wars that are bigger than this one. This one is Umwekwensu.
This
So
one
we
doesn't
are
have
just using him
credence
to catch fun. When you see PM post him, it's just for Biafrans to laugh,
to
to
laugh.
laugh, because he's making caricature of himself. Which Biafran can see come and sit down and listen to this one? Somebody that cannot give you something as as a proof of what he has done since he became part of the DOS for over 15 years. Is it the person that somebody will follow? So we are just here to catch fun with him. We are going to the main topic we want to talk about. We just want
and
to
we will just
gaslight.
laugh now. Let us just laugh small. I
We
mean,
gaslight the house first.
Part of the remit
Carry go.
of certain whatever that organization is, members was, it continues. This is just a small section of it. Then if you are here will a picture the buffoon in Finland. Tinye here. I think this thing also is on Twitter as well. You can see a Twitter icon. So you can use the name, you can use this name, this Yoruba name, and go to the Twitter right now and see these write-ups. In June, the guy was also, this guy who is writing this investigation was also in the meetings, fundraising meetings of this buffoon in Finland, and they don't know. He was gathering information of the activities of this guy and his so-called, I don't think he has even organization he lead. The buffoon doesn't have organization, and that is why they want when the BBC, okay, BBC media juro the bara this guy ajụjụ ọnụ, ha jụrụ ya sị ya, who are you? What are you fighting for? He said that he's fighting for Biafra. But then they asked him, what is the name? Do you lead a group? He said that he lead an armed group. But this armed group, the buffoon who, in Finland, he said that he lead, has no organization. Now, do you see how why he cannot form his own organization or his own group to lead?
no.
So that whatever crime
So Ada Biafra, from what this man have said now,
and that is
what
why
can
they
you
work
conclude
very
from
hard.
what they have said?
When Namdi Kanu on side is
He is saying that somebody came inside the Zoom, open Zoom that is not restricted Zoom, Zoom that is open to the whole world. He said that somebody came in and they collected our data and we didn't even know. And they gathered all the information they needed. This is open Zoom. And besides, all the people that are making these contributions are coming out with their pictures. So what is the secret that this Mumu collected, that is this Mumu is talking about? Calling somebody before.
This is why
The thing
we
about
just have
them,
to play this moment to laugh.
yes, the thing I get from him, they are crying for funding. Money is their problem. Because the money the Fulani gave them on Onyendu's head is finished. He's talking about funding. Yes. Because somebody who will sit like this and be talking against somebody who is doing something positive, I don't know what he intends to achieve. What are his solutions? No solution to his problem. He's just mentioning things that are bothering him, but he has not come up with a solution.
That is the point there now. That is the point. They are just talking about who is doing something, but they don't do anything and they don't have anything to offer. So they just, let them just keep the media on so that the media will see people that are making caricature of themselves. It's a buffon. That's why PM will pick them and then post bam, so that Biafrans will see the stupidity in them, to know that for over 12 years and 15 years, they have been talking like this, nothing on the table. Nothing till now. They are still talking
Nothing
like this.
at
They have not
all.
changed the strategies. They have not changed the strategies. They are still going with the same strategies. If you see the other video where Methuselah, they asked him, what is DOS doing now? And this is when we have started referendum voting. They say, what is DOS doing now? Since they say Simon Ekpa is not doing well. He said, DOS as in France now, they are not declaring Biafra.
I sent something in
They are not
our
restoring Biafra.
Telegram. Can you pick it up and open it? It is also on Twitter. I couldn't download
They are
it.
not restoring Biafra. What the DOS are doing now is to continue to look for you and tell you that you should make Nigeria your enemy. But we are not ready to restore Biafra now. So these are the kind of people that you're dealing with, and then you should ask questions. So we salute all Biafra listening to us. Make we just laugh.
No, Mazi, let us listen, because there is the one he said I'm looking for. That one I laugh tire for that one. Make we go for that one. Make we play.
Co-host with this guy, so that when they will remove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from the scene, this guy will appear. When he will appear, he will commit crime, he will commit genocide, he will commit kidnap, he will commit criminality, he will commit anything committable in the name of IPOB, in the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, in the name of Biafran struggle, and that will take the struggle a nosedive, and that will put in the Igbo race in the hell of abyss.
Actually, they go to something.
And the number was meant to be a Biafran will answer it. So basically, ndị niile ji ga nwoke ma gburugburu ndị na-akwanye use we to destabilize Igbo land. This is where I'm going to leave it. We will continue to share this. This is all I can say. Anya talo kwa jeze. Nwa ihe ọzọ anyị na-agwa unu. Ekweli ekwoye baa na mba tie na ndị ebe anyị ghọta. Na onye awụ a contracted agent. Na onye awụ onye Igbo. Onye agara to the extent ile nwa. The West agba nkịtị. Such a thing can never happen in the West. Oga emenwu in Europe. Anaghị eme eme.
Look at the food. Such thing cannot happen in the West. As this mumu here, is there injustice and no rule of law in the West? The West have rule of law. The West have justice. There is nothing like impunity as I dey here now. School day here. Na children they close. Children they do Halloween. Na. If the pikin, if they close, they will stay there. Their mama go come there. Papa, anytime come collect them. Is there for your country, mumu? Is it in your country? In the West, I compare yourself. Isaiah,
Anybody
is that his name?
Europe.
Yes, Isaiah.
Phone the on phone wire.
I think Isaiah Yoba.
Dear Kano, you read on social media. Tweet here. European police are banket. Phoenix police are banket. As if nobody home.
European police.
Europe one you dick na dink panaga. The West one you had to camera accuse you here. None accuse him by the time in the killer alone will listen up Bassa game and hammer accuse you for a chop goody. How banket? If you know the normal. Not known to it, the Yassi threatening the guy, the woman, all not confessing that Niger push out more nude pictures on social media. Not only no, you could put a video. Using American flag by using Israeli flag. Now committed this nuisance. How about it in their line? It's no way here no me. It's no way here no me. Onwe na no na achọ him mepanya lekwe damn report on go to Emeka and read.
Banana. I know. Emma
Odogu kariri odogu pachiko. Odogu kariri odogu. Omemma. Odogu kariri odogu. Adonejemma. Odogu kariri odogu. Abato ogiye. Odogu kariri odogu. Odogu bi golomiya. Niyesi jekile na. Odogu kariri odogu. Odogu bi goloya. Ayabu ramu ramu nile. Odogu bi goloya. Odogu kariri odogu. Odogu kariri odogu pachiko. Odogu kariri odogu. Omemma. Odogu kariri odogu. Adonejemma. Odogu kariri odogu. Abato ogiye. Odogu bi golomiya. Niyesi jekile na. Odogu bi goloya. Ayabu ramu ramu nile. Odogu bi goloya. Odogu.
Ebianyo hokoku ndị agwara unu ndị nna unu agwara unu here na dị ka edizi ndụ today. None of help here less than 1 year ago. Now let the report, let the gang up, let the sponsor and what again willing to anaka unu ndị na donate ego to the buffoon in Finland. Ndị otu nzuzo no number office. And the idiot may not know. Ane boga. Ane recruit. Ngala na libu. Emegideli eni. Monwe ebu nacho hi unne kwe ka ipu. Emegideli Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. That will tell you the level they are ready to go. Like I said, I don't Mazi Kolo na say na onwere ike na owo do to na IPOB media pick it up, share ya Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala ahụ ya, then react is very quickly. But I'm not suspecting no probably in the media Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala also that is monitoring the activities of that guy. Could have, because for Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala to react very quick over this, there is something. Somebody must have informed Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Say, don't keep quiet. Now I watch this guy. It's a very sad, situation that we try to inform our people.
So, all go a big situation now. Who knows what always situation?
Antecedent this in the guy in the mother pochishi, in the mother pochishi, for the debanya pochishi. In our IPOB, look at where they are telling IPOB. The IPOB should go and support a buffoon and start blowing oil pipeline. But IPOB ne Galadima. Why didn't he go and do it? Why do you need IPOB to support you to go and blow up oil pipeline? Why do you want IPOB to? You cannot do it unless IPOB support you, because you want to link IPOB to this your evil plot, which is what there akparaha here and the famana akparaha here. No one didn't the money. Nandia may be likely not even the most scary part of this thing. Nandi na donate ego may likely not even Nigerians, talkless of Ndibo. No agent. They saw a willing tool. And they push the money. Because I remember
everybody in the fundraising, none of us are Ndibo.
He's not far from the truth. Last here from America. It's not far from the truth. Because I remember when I made a convention, I was, I think, let me just say it here. One of the media personnel contact the number, nona the, my God. This thing is really on our work, but the guy contacted the number, nona their online referendum convention in Finland, and the number hit here and there to reach out to contact them, whoever want to participate. Do you know the person Zara they call was in Ghana, a Ghanaian. The person at Georgia, one of the media personnel now, you see, are you a Biafran? He says no. Now tell me what a Ghanaian has to do with the contact number online of the website of the government in Exile. And they are the one collecting the money people are donating. Even the person said that Ghana could be one of these people on Wokomano, Indian make here now. What a Ghanaian man Zara call as a Biafran campaigning for Biafra referendum, self-referendum in Finland. How on earth is that? And the number was meant to be a Biafran will answer it. So basically, Ndini leji ganwo kama blue, Ndina kwanye use we to destabilize Igbo land. This is where I'm going to leave it. We'll continue to...
No, don't leave it.
This is all I can say.
Don't leave it. Why are you leaving it? You don't have to leave it. You must stop. Leave it and go where?
Hey,
I want that you play that, the one I sent to you. Where Achebe have confirmed that those of them that shared in the money of Ifeanyi Oba, that very soon they will come out. That Ifeanyi, no, don't play it. That he said something there that some of them in the DOS that they collected money from Ifeanyi Oba, and that Ifeanyi Oba shouldn't have died, because if Ifeanyi Oba was alive, they would have, because the guy is even confused. But now that Ifeanyi Oba is dead, this is when they will come and confess it. Play it.
Is my voice coming out, my minister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your voice is coming out.
Continue.
First play Soludo, and then you play his own.
Oh, yeah, I'm then I sitting on in a hospital book. Oh, yeah, let the car. Oh, as I cook up, Brianna. Don't worry, Anna, yo, but you will learn a lot. Now, only fine over. You will bona. Because on will let nature cool. Can the people go na this very movement? Because through Ifeanyi Oba, they have bought a lot of people in this very in this IPOB movement. They have bought many people, and because of the money they spent, the Bonfu, the Mpromili in South Africa, Julius P, the Mapota, in order to lay foundation, the campaign, while others are waiting for Kadime campaign before however. So on this man, destroy many things. Those people na put a behona get busy you turn. Just here now, correct their self because had a basic form was a hardcore, which they are not. All if I know bad into Luona November at least 1 month to election, which means campaign in Mulugoku. There is a lot of people na IPOB. And all during the campaign, that these people engage you because Chibuzo Emmanuel Eguato will not allow them, to ridicule Ifeanyi Ubah hypocritically without telling them to do the needful, that they need to stop.
Ogola.
Yes. So you see, that share the money. Those that share the money, they are the people that are crying now. People like Isaiah Oba, the people that share the money of Ifeanyi Ubah, and Uchechi Kalu, the people that share the money, they plenty. All of them that were hanging out with Ifeanyi Ubah. Now, China Sanwa Satan is calling them. Where are all the IPOB warriors? Where are the warriors? Come and let us attack the agent provocateur. Attack. You know why? Because Ifeanyi Ubah have died, and now, and even though they collected money, they could not stop the prime minister, and yet Biafra is moving. Wait, like play. So this Biafra thing is actually going to come. You know, many of them were in a state of imagination. I don't know why. They have been in a state of imagination. Now the imagination is clearing from their eye. They are not asking themselves, know, like this Isaiah, they ask this. So Biafra will neji or Abiana like play. This Simon will bring this Biafra, and if he bring this Biafra, our leg will never step in Biafra land again. No. So let us let us fight now and stop him, because Biafra is coming though, like on our eye now, it will just come. That's exactly why they're crying.
Arrow man. Arrow man. Anyway, to me, I don't get anything where I want to talk for that comedy we will listen to. If anybody have anything to say, may they say before we move on to another chapter.
Well, what I have to say myself is that, are you hearing me?
Very well.
Hello.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
We can hear you. We can hear you, mommy.
What I want to say. Thank you. What I want to say is that Biafrans shouldn't, though we have to listen to hear what the person is saying, but they shouldn't work with anything coming out from this type of people. This is our platform. We don't attack anyone. We are just on defensive mode. We are here to defend ourselves. This guy is saying a lot, but he's saying nothing, because they have no solution to the problem in the zoo. And they should be reminded that before now, if I keep reminding them that Onyendu say we should go and listen to our PM, it will be sounding like a broken bottle. But the truth is that we have started suffering in the hands of these people dating back to the 50s, when Aba riot women rioted. In the 50s, 1956, he wasn't born then. He wasn't born in 1966. when they started buying our people in the north. Any pregnant woman that is Igbo, female for the person, the mother. This is a whole problem for the whole region. And look at how careless this guy is talking there out of point. He hasn't mentioned anything. So when we are listening to people like this, as my minister said, it's just in passing. Because it's not a core topic to be discussed. But people like this, they are not serious. He's not serious. They don't talk about, I don't know how to express this guy's behavior or his personality. Somebody who can't even read what was given to him. He cannot read it correctly. Whether he does not know that people are in IDP camp, in Zamfara, in Kaduna, in Plateau State, in Benue, all around the whole area, even in Yoruba land, they are all in Benin. They've all run away. Only in Biafra land. What else they are in Biafra land that our PM is causing? So our PM is going around the whole region of that part of West Africa, causing region in Nigeria, in Oduduwa, in Biafra land, our PM. So they're not making sense to me. He sounds like a broken bottle, but I implore my people not to listen to them, because this sort of people, they are never do wells, But it's okay. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. He is maybe the type of people we should be listening to when we are tired. Thank you so much.
So let's quickly, anyway, this is just the headline. Nigeria, when you hear
Please, my honorable members.
Hey, you're welcome. 555 Vision.
Yeah, my big brother, I greet you all. Man, I was waiting from the other link you sent. They said no program. So that's why I entered late. So I'm sorry. My comrades, as you say, it is an entertainment, at least to warm up the brain of the Biafrans, true lovers of freedom. There is a video I sent in our official Telegram, where a guy is saying that all these DOS say that the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Eba, is a criminal. Then he went to America and they stole one big building and they turned it to Biafran liaison office. He went to Canada, he stole one big building and they turned it to Biafran liaison office. The same way he did all over the world, including India, China, Spain, France, Germany, everywhere. The same man. Then the guy say, this kind of criminal is the kind of criminal he wants. That's why I say how mighty this man is, our prime minister. The same question we ask them immediately the rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You said that Simon Eba is working for Dave Umahi. That Simon Eba is working for Tinubu. That Simon Eba is working for Hope Uzodinma. Simon Eba is working for what is the former governor of Anambra State then? Willie Obiano. Simon Eba is working for all the big men in Nigeria. Then I say how mighty one can be. This man that is doing all this work, and the Nigerian government turn back and they tell you that then Obatu Bie Simon Ba Njoko, the Vulcan of our time, Okonerere, the fire, is working for international community. You know, this, as you just said, this is just entertainment that the Biafrans will just swarm up because Biafrans are not fools anymore. You can't deceive them anymore. It's just like the game now they begin to play with Bianca Ojukwu. You know, I watched everything. You know where the embassy is now. You know the embassy when she served and spent there. You know that embassy was like a tattered before. It was Bianca that changed that embassy. Then when you listen to what Akpabio asked Bianca, he said that every other embassy they have all over the world is just like a gutter. What is she going to do? So you can see what Obasanjo said in that place. Obasanjo said, you will use Igbo. They will use Igbo people to fight against the Igbo people. Then you can go to the tweet of our PM where he said, a lot of attack, a lot of all these recruited fools will come out. When you see what is happening, they are trying to now show the face of that RRR, you know, to use Bianca. That's why PM said he will stay and watch the way he used to watch in order for him to open up a good card that will fit Bianca. So what we are doing, we are here very serious fighting for our freedom, and we are not looking anybody's face. We know our prime minister. He says, Azayoba spoke about the video from the hotel, from the same woman that is mobilizing them, because this woman, Uchechi Kalu, is trying to imitate Bianca Ojukwu. She raised up a Twitter when the Abia State person is trying to defend woman rights. You will see the game they are playing, political talks. Now, what are we seeing inside this place? Because we always like to take one and one and join it together in order for us to know the game they are playing. Then, Bianca, Bianca, the kind of game they want to use Bianca to play. The good thing we know is that PM says if he see you inside a gutter when he want to deal with you, he will remove his jacket, he will remove his suit and the tie, he will wear polo, and he will go inside the same gutter and deal with that person. Then, if you come up that you wear tie in order for you to play in the same wing with him, then they will wear tie and they fight. We are seeing the real picture of this game because of the fear of 2nd December. Obasanjo says they will use Igbo people to fight against the Igbo people. That is exactly what played in the game of Bianca, that area. But these referats you are playing here now, these people that call themselves IPOB Nigeria, this is the question we asked them before. If truly you need Biafra, which template do you have to take us to the promised land? You don't have template. I have been in meeting with this Azayoba when they were instructing me that from today onward, that my new job is to go and attack our prime minister. Then was Biafran spokesperson. You understand? We asked them, what do you have on the table? Which document do you have to present your matter to international communities. And all these people, what they do, many of them are working in a butcher house where they kill animals and where they in the dustbin in Europe here. Some of them are doing chatara. Then we ask them, how do you think you are going to liberate Biafra? With this job you are doing, many of them can't even read one full scalp to see the ideology of Nigeria. The second coordinator said, I asked, what you people think? Don't you read all this line? They said, any news that cross one or three line, they are not interested. So this is the kind of fools that is, yeah, I am speaking because I know because of me, they created that line. Anybody who sympathize with Simon Ekpa is enemy of Biafra. That is why it's good you use them as a jingle, you use them as jingle. If you want to listen to the message, it's in our telegram. You will then you bring the jingle, then you see the
Mazugo,
kind
I
of
sent you video. I sent it to you on WhatsApp and I sent it in our group. That video I told you about what they are doing to Bianca in their red and blue chamber. So see and play it if you want. Sorry, Mazi 555. Go ahead.
so my brothers, Biafrans already know the people who is fighting for freedom and those who is not fighting for freedom. This is the game, the last game we are playing now. Thank you for now as we start.
Okay. Hi,
Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Mazi.
Avec no vex, before we start the official program, there's something this moron we played before said, which we want Biafrans to understand the level of their stupidity. I wouldn't say idiosyncrasy, because idiosyncrasy will not be abusing him or calling him names. Idiosyncrasy is actually expressing his level of know-how. But we wouldn't use idiosyncrasy for him, we will use stupidity. Because he said that someone in Ghana is also supporting the Biafra referendum. So I want to build on that. Now, if you that is speaking Igbo say you are a Biafran, you are coming to sit down and say that someone in Ghana that say is a Ghanaian or that is answering a Ghanaian name that is also supporting Biafra. How do you listen to yourself and how do the people listening to you listen? How do they rate you? Do they see that the papa who gave birth to you still have honor in his grave listening to you speak? You're calling the name of a foreigner, that foreigner is supporting Biafra government. Then you, a Biafran, you are fighting against the Biafran government. You now look at Elias. Elias is not a Biafran. He's a lobbyist for us from another country and continent entirely. But the way he has taken his job for the Biafran government, he now takes it to become part and parcel of him as if he is a born Biafran, because he feels the pain of the Biafran people. He's ready to give in everything that he has so that this Biafra will be preached and spoken of in the White House of America, where lawmakers will sit down and be of the know of the atrocities of one Nigeria ravaged on the indigenous people, most especially Christians. Christians have been slaughtered and massacred. Did you hear that moron speak about that Christians have been slaughtered? That it is the reason of self-defense and self-determination that we need to survive before Simon with Biafran government will be doing what they are doing? No. You will only hear him, Simon, 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 just making noise everywhere. But Christians are slaughtered and massacred on a daily basis. Okay, if you hate Simon so much, you still hate your brothers that are Christians. You can't even speak for them. It is Simon, it is Simon, it is Simon, it is Simon. So this is very disgraceful for people to understand that those that open their mouth to say, I am Biafran, I am Igbo, I am Ibibio, I am Efik, I am Igala, I am Igede, I am Kalabari, I am Urobo, I am Shakiri, I am Edo, I am Igodomingodo, I am Ogoja, I am Ikom, are actually the people opening their mouth to castigate their own freedom. While you listen to yourself speak and say that someone that is not from the Biafra is supporting the Biafra wholeheartedly and is ready to work for Biafra. It's a shame. I raise my case here, my honorable.
Hi, Adigwegu. So ashamed. So ashamed. Well,
Please, yes. Can I just say something quickly? You know, these
God.
our people. Yeah, our people, some of us are very insatiable. There is nothing you do in this world that, as my minister just finished saying, somebody is fighting for you. You came out to fight with Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader. The next thing, you people connived and sold him.
Mazugo, please, I
Even
sent you something new. I was
Paul
up.
Achebe. Sorry? Hello?
Continue, please.
Yeah. There was a time Paul Achebe was heard saying, oh, Obu no they recognize in the honor. You know, that kind of thing. You can never see a Fulani man coming out to condemn Gumi for using the so-called bandits that we know that are known terrorists. Nobody will open their mouth to condemn Gumi or Garuba or Shetima. None of them will talk about them. I've never seen them do it. But a man who is fighting for you, this is exactly what they did to Ojukwu during the war. There is one man called Mr. Okeke, a commissioner of police. He sabotaged the Ojukwu and was
Is it
taking
not
money
Simon
from the
Okeke?
north.
Is it not Simon Okeke from Enugu?
No, he's from Oka, commissioner of police.
Same thing now. Simon Okeke. Is it Simon Okeke?
I don't know his first name. He was a commissioner of police.
Okay. Because why I'm asking
Yes.
you, sorry. Why I'm asking you, because there was a one Simon Okeke Obasanjo said was talking with Obasanjo, and they confirmed with Obasanjo when Obasanjo said that they killed and buried Biafra at his backyard 50 years ago. He said yes, he confirmed it.
Maybe. But this one was from Oka. All
Now
of
go
them
on.
sabotaged Ojukwu. The same thing is still going on. Fellow Biafrans, all of you who are listening here, you see all these side talk people, you should all mark them. Because when Biafra will come tomorrow, they are the ones that will jump out and would want to join election and continue with their sabotage. They will not be accepted. Because our PM on the space yesterday, when somebody was asking him, are you going to punish all these people because they are attacking you? He said no, that they will only be punished because they are not supporting their freedom. They don't want their freedom to come. So I don't understand why a Biafran will just come out, a Perimadis, a Perimadat, that criminal in Finland. What do they really want? That is the question. What do they want? I don't know whether they read things at all. Look at him. He couldn't even read out what was kept for him, something written. He could not read it. He could not. Was it not in Ejiofor, their grandfather, in his house, that Gentle was murdered? And PM said that that night that he was on the phone with them, but they never informed him that this kind of thing is happening. That same night. So, my people, when Onyendu was sold, the whole idea was to quench this Biafra, because they are always keeping quiet. Now they are working with the governors. They are working with the governors. Chike Doziem confirmed it, that the governors contacted them to bring the ESN so that they can pay them. And when they came, show them the ESN, what did they do? Are they not our brothers? They finished all of them. They sent the army there. So what do they really want? To be Islamized, as they are now debating in the House of Reps, or to be sent to IDP camp? Because if BLA leaves Biafra land today, tomorrow you will see what will happen. Anyway, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I don't know what else to say.
No, we had fun. He really entertained us, honestly. Paulo, this, I don't know what you want to make of this you are asking me. Is this right? Want to say anything on it, about it? Is Paul there?
Yeah, I'm here. Go on. Let me change it. I want to say a lot of things from there. But I will turn back.
Okay, now. All right. Quickly, Nigeria Musa Army, but Nigeria Musa Army and Nigeria Musa Army went and bought 60-year South Africa used helicopter they used for firefighting. After they have finished using it, they dumped it as scrap. After 60 years, Nigeria after 60 years, Nigeria went to South Africa and tell them to give them this thing instead of throwing it away. Nigeria collected it, paint it, and they brought it back to Nigeria. And they told Nigerians that they have bought two new helicopters for their military. And these helicopters at first place were never military helicopters. They were firefighters helicopters. I don't know if we'll have the time. Let me just rush a little bit of it. Let me just go through a little bit. Where is it? Here. All right. This is the helicopter. Old model helicopter. Now look. He said, in June 2024, the Nigerian Army, led by Chief of Army Staff, COAS, Lieutenant General Torid Lagbaja, the one who don't die now, been there alive, I don't know. Two bell UH to 1H Huey helicopter at a ceremony held at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. They brought in these helicopters, they bought new engine and put or scrap engine, they managed to bring it and they celebrated it to be new ones. The aircraft were registered as NA 010 and the NA 011. Army spokesman Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, in a statement after the ceremony, claimed the helicopter were bought new. The Nigerian Army has taken a significant step in enhancing its operational capabilities with the delivery of the first batch of new aircraft. He said the batting of the aircraft marks a significant milestone in the development of the Nigerian Army aviation capacity to provide air support for ground operation. Well, I think we'll have to find where they said 60 years there, because the 60 years is here. The aircraft helicopter were formally received by Chief no, hold on. I'm going. They were hovered about refurbished. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Sahara reporters learned that the helicopters were previously registered ZT, RAI, and this and this. Why in the country? They were, however, bought and refurbished by the Nigerian Army Authority. A check on avcon.co.za showed both helicopters were put up for sale on Thursday, May 21st, 2024. The two helicopters were recently noted flying at Rand Airport, painted in an overall olive dye livery chart. This former forest fire fighting helicopter had been in South Africa for several years, but were put up for sale earlier this year. Photo and video subsequently published on social media platforms show several Nigerian Army helicopters pilots received training on these two helicopters at Henley Air. Why these two helicopters have not yet featured in these two updates as cancelled from the local register, they were subsequently shown on social media and the news agency post on delivery to the recently established Nigeria Army Aviation Airways at Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport. At Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja, Nigeria in 20 June, wearing a serial number NA010 and the NA011 respectively. The SF Flyer and African Aviation magazine reported on August 24, 2024, according to defenshare.com, the NA010, which was previously registered as ZDT RCS in South Africa, was manufactured in 1968, and it was used by the U.S. Army before transitioning to the civilian market as NO518CB. It was then exported to South Africa by Northwest Helicopter in 2014. NA011, previously registered as ZTRAI in South Africa, was originally manufactured in 1966. The website added, it was also used by the U.S. Army until 1996, after which it was transferred to Helinet Corp in California and operated under the registered N313CF. Later, it was used by Northwest Helicopters and the Turbines LLC before being delivered to South Africa in 2015. Army spokesman Major General Onyema Nwachukwu could not be reached for comment as calls to his line were not answered. he has also yet to reply to a message sent to him on the matter as the time of as time of on the matter as of the time of this of filling this report. Scandal. As at the time they wrote this, Onyema, una brother, never answer. Helicopter that were manufactured and they brought into market even before they born all of us that are here now, or many of us that are here, and even many that are watching, is the helicopter Nigeria went and brought in and told you it's a new helicopter and they are using it to fight Boko Haram. They are using it to fight insurgents. They are using it to fight terrorists. Are you seeing the reason why the buying of soldiers and the buying of people and taking over communities is not going to stop today? Una dey see am. And with this, they have been able to hold on, take over. With this now, close. With this, we come over to this one. The main news. Terrorists take over Nigeria's largest military training camp in Niger State. Now, let me just read a little of it. Because Nigerian army came out to tell you it's a lie. Now listen to hear where this news is coming from. Niger State House of Assembly raised alarm over takeover and the occupation of one of the biggest military training camp in Nigeria by terrorists, saying the government have also chased away about 23 farming communities within the area. The training camp is also located at the Nagwamase military cantonment in Katongoro in Kontagora headquarters of the Kontagora local government area of the state. Now, I want to ask a question. Nigeria Senate, the Niger State House of Assembly raised this alarm. It's not Simon Ekpa that raised this alarm. It's not Sonny Akparawa that raised this alarm. It's not even me or Paul or Betty or Bam Bam Bam. So I don't know if maybe Mazi Sonny, maybe we'll start from you now. Make you take the mic. Mazi Sonny, now you have been at your photo be that.
Be like say me I dey here, and the photo follow me also.
All right.
Greetings again to my people. The first one where you read that exposes and shows. Please, I beg, drag this screen to the top where the thing is written very big for people to see the atrocities of Nigeria and how Nigeria is sinking. Scroll the screen, make it for the top where the thing they big. No, be like this. As in, just scroll, go up the screen.
Okay, hold
Go
on.
to the top of the screen.
Like this?
No, up. You're going down.
Like this?
Make it. It's okay like this. Thank you. The first one where you explain shows that Nigeria is dead, and that everybody inside Nigeria should be thinking of who will save them. Where do I run to? Who is my savior? Which nation or which liberation forces do I go and hang on to? That is what everyone should be thinking now. Because even if you say you want to go for self-defense, yourself alone, you cannot. Let us remind you that Benue State Governor Utom, he tried to harm every indigenous of Benue. And being that you are serving the terrorist government and you are trying to be loyal to them, there is no how the same government will allow you to carry weapons to come and kill their foot soldiers, their terrorists. They refuse him license to give weapons to the indigenous people of Benue, which he formed as vigilante to defend themselves so that they can be going to farm and then expunge the terrorists out. So if you're thinking of me, myself alone, I can do it, I can stand. Let them give us weapons. Like when you had one of their stupid senators say, it is time to harm every indigenous person, every citizen, to carry arms and protect themselves against the terrorists because they themselves as the government have failed. Even when they give you weapon, they will not give you any weapon that will match what the terrorists are coming with, and you cannot. So what you need to do is to think of who is the face of salvation now? Who is the face of liberation? The only thing that one Nigeria is Biafra. The only thing Nigeria is afraid of now is Biafra. When you call Simon Ekpa's name, all of them run, enter bush. The same way Martin Amicano used to come to speak on Radio Biafra, when they hear that he's coming, they will be listening from inside the wardrobe. Some will enter under the bed. Some will go and enter the toilet so that their wives will not be seeing them listening to Martin Amicano. So if a country that they claim has existed for over 63 years is now going to buy an aircraft that is far way older than their own country, what are they going to come and use to protect you?
You know, Mama didn't even go there. The aircraft has been in use before Nigeria were created.
Before Nigeria was created. This aircraft has been in use before Nigeria was created. So Nigeria was later created, and now they have gone to go and buy something that has expired before Nigeria even came to be. So it is where they have used something and dumb and destroyed that Nigeria will now go and hire it, come and paint it, and then showcase it and say it is Nigeria terrorist fighting right, or whether airlift or nonsense that they call it. They are not even telling you that they go to pick fighter jet. They are telling you helicopters. Helicopters. It's not helicopter. It's not helicopter that can withstand firepower. So this is what you should understand. So everyone in one Nigeria who have not come to the understanding that Biafra is helping you. That is what you should understand. If you're a Nigerian, still answering Nigerian, Biafra is helping you. And the restoration of Biafra is the only thing that will define your existence. If you continue to wallow in this stupidity and continue to be grumbling and talking like some incoherent Almajiris, you will sleep and wake up and find yourself in the pot of the Fulani terrorists. That is number one. Just know that your Nigeria cannot save you because they are going to buy weapons and helicopters that had existed before Nigeria came to be. So that means these things have already expired. They are of no use. They cannot even work for you. So with this, they cannot save you from the terrorists. And remember that the reason why they cannot spend money to go and get sophisticated aircraft that can fight the terrorists is because they are using the terrorists for their work. So they can never give you any clue that they are working to kill the terrorists. They are working hand in hand together. That is what you should understand. So this is evidence to show that one Nigeria is dead and gone. Because a living country would not go to go and buy something that has expired before their country came to have independence. So you should think and think well. Why is your own country not thinking of innovation and going forward? Why are they going to go and buy something that has existed 60 years ago before you came to even have independence? When you look at Elon Musk and America and Israel that is fighting war today and Russia, they are using new modernized system of warfare to be able to intercept all the missiles that have been fired against Israel from left, right, center. If they did not have this technology branded up-to-date defense mechanism, the entire terrorist nations would have wiped Israel off by now. All of you will now be saying, oh, Israel, rest in peace, rest in peace. The same way that you are all listening to the news every day and you see that they have wiped over 300, 250, 50, 90, 100, 150 from Benue State, Niger State, Zamfara State, Plateau State, Sokoto, Kaduna. That is the same way you would have been talking. And one funny thing is that all these numbers that you hear that they report from the far north and people don't do anything about it and they don't take cognizance to it is the same thing that would have been happening to Biafra land. This is how they would have been buying us, and you will only be hearing number on the news. People will cry, carry the dead body, go and bury, finish. We come back and we continue. But the Prime Minister God gave us, and he said it cannot happen. Kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to bring him out to come and show that which God has given him. That is that for this very one. My honorable, please go to the other one we should put on the screen before.
Okay.
The other one that you said one Nigerian terrorist camp has been taken over. Okay. First and foremost, you will hear from the media that one Nigerian terrorist government have come to debunk this. We want you to understand that there is nothing one Nigerian terrorist government will not debunk. Yes. Even when monkeys swallow money, they will debunk. Even when snakes swallow money, they will debunk. Even when Ifeanyi Uba buy, they debunk. Even when anything happened in one Nigeria, they will debunk. Even when terrorists were shooting at babies in Niger State, they debunk. Even when the Nigerian terrorist army themselves were using the fighter jets to bomb children in Niger State, they came out to debunk it. All the news are there. At the end of the day, because evidences came out, they came back again and said, why we bombed them was because we saw that there was a threat in that place. We saw them as terrorists. So we had to bomb that place. But before, they came out to debunk. So this is what you face during the 1966 to 70s genocidal war against the Biafran people. Every report that you hear that was written by a white man, especially Britain, every report that you hear that was written by any official of Nigeria narrating or telling you what happened in the genocidal war of 66 to 70s, they will not report factual evidences. They will report it the way it will suit them because they must play the game to their own. They will not come and tell you exactly the role they played, the way they mastermind, the way they massacred babies, the way they slaughtered. No, they will fine-tune their names so that they will be politically correct to the ears of anyone that will be listening. So now, the news you see on the screen is fact. There is nothing lie about this. And when you read it, you hear that it is the House of Assembly members, the elected officials, the lawmakers that they elected in the state that is giving the confirmation. That means he is a victim of the circumstance. So what is lie about that? Nothing is lie. What we want people to understand is that the terrorist taking over this Nigeria's largest military training camp in Niger State is nothing like taking over. The Nigerian terrorist government are handing over. They are doing official handing over of the weaponry, handing over of the armory to these people for them to prepare and stand by. Remember, when Ironsi was slaughtered and before he was slaughtered, the anticipation of the takeover of the northern terrorist soldiers was what? It was going in a simultaneous way. It was going from barrack to barrack. They gave order and then they line up all these Biafran extract soldiers from one cantonment to another. The same time, and they, the same moment, and here, and the same time that they were all in the parade ground, in all the cantonments, was the same time that the order was dished out to line them out in a single file. Everyone that was of the Biafran extract. Order was given, shoot at sight. When they had told them to hands down their rifles, they hands down their rifles in the parade ground. Then the next thing is shoot all of them because they are from where? They are from the Biafran extracts. That is how we lost many men that were professionally trained before even coming down to Biafra land to come and join Ojukwu to fight and to defend motherland. So when you now hear of terrorists taking over Nigeria's largest military training camp, when Colonel Obosi said we were ordered to shoot and fire at the Middle Beltans and the Yorubas, but we refused. With that, they decided to court-martial us. But this same order was given to a Fulani terrorist army personnel from the north. Within a twinkle of an eye, he carried out the order. So these people taking over these places is in preparation for the conquest agenda that is about to happen. So they are handing over some armory to them slow and steady. Slow and steady. During the time of Ojukwu, some of the armories were not allowed to be in their hands. They said, why should they have allowed someone that is of the Biafran extract to be in charge of the armory? So when orders were dished out, the Northern Fulani terrorist soldiers said they cannot obey or carry out the orders from that superior officer. Why? Because he is of the Biafran extract. Until Ironsi now had to see a way of placing them to do what? To remove the senior officer that was in charge of the Biafran extract, then put a northerner. Then the armory was now in their hands. Now, are you people seeing and understanding what is happening here now? They are handing over the armory to the terrorists slowly. Today you hear of the largest military training camp in Niger State. Tomorrow you will hear in Sokoto. Next tomorrow you will hear in Kaduna. Next tomorrow you will hear in Kano. Slow and steady like that. They will only do it and stop in the north because the ones in the Biafra land, Biafran government is delegitimizing them. We will bring them all down and then they will understand what it means to have a government. Like that moron was talking before. He said we have not registered organization. Please, somebody should go and educate him that we are not in organization now or association, that we are a government. We are talking as a government, and that has come to stay. I salute all my honorables in the house and to all Biafrans as we continue. Thank you, my honorable.
Ndewo. Wada Betty, I don't know if you want to say anything.
My minister have said it all. It's just for our people to remain strong. This period is the time all these attacks will be coming in, because any right-thinking mind will be wondering, where are all these creepy crawlies all along? 4 years that Onyendu is now in detention. Never heard of them. We never seen them. But because we are going to declare Biafra, restore the declaration of Biafra, because it was declared 1966, and the restoration is taking place on the 2nd of December this year. All of them are coming out just to fulfill the agreement they had with their Fulani masters who paid them to bring Onyendu back. But little did they know that our PM is going to counter them. Is it not the handwork of God? So let us remain strong with everything all the ministers have said, and this little addition. I know that PM has brought us that new dimension that Onyendu said he's doing a fantastic job. That is always my hope. That is always my hope. And let my people who are very brilliant people, very resilient Biafrans, very hardworking and very educated people, for them to add 1 and 1 together and make it 2. Forget about all these side distractions, because this is the right time. They know that they have no chance anymore. My people, we cannot go on and on about all these irrelevant human beings wanting to be heard. I don't have much to say, but let us understand that no matter how you love our PM and praise him and shout his name, Obatobi and the rest of it, what he needs from us now is funding financial support. Maka egbe ndị a na-use ọ bụrụ obere ife is money. The lobbyist is money. Everything we are doing requires money. That's all. Thank you, my ministers, and thank you, fellow Biafrans. I am reading all your comments, and I know there are a very good number of you watching. And thank you so much for always coming out when we are here. Thank you.
Ndewo. 555 Vision, are you there?
Yeah, my brother. Yes, thank you, my honorable. Please, if you can start it from the helicopter, so we can take it from there.
Okay.
Please. Yes, lovely Biafrans. It's true, we have come a very long way. Our adage used to say, when a new baby is born, when you are looking towards a baby, then you can be able to name the baby. That is our adage. We saw the Nigerian news buying aircraft that is older than Nigeria, and it is a fighter jet. Anyway, they said when a corner man dies, a corner man will bury the corner man. What we are trying to understand from here is this. They know that all the aircraft they purchased from America, Biafran Liberation Army has destroyed all of them. And they know already that no need of them spending money, in as much as they know that that flight will be destroyed anyway. That is the game they played inside this place. And you see Nigerian government going to recycling place. What they say, they went to South America to buy this abandoned fighter jet. Yeah, in a recycling place, in dustbin, abandoned. Where you find abandoned things is inside areas, inside a abandoned place. Yeah? So they brought it, they know that it is going to crash anywhere. Now, Biafran Liberation Army will destroy it anyway. That is what we found inside this place. And this is just to let the whole world know that some of the people that is supporting terrorism in Nigeria, we see that within some time they will say yes, they bought this new fight jet, very new, and the Biafran Liberation Army has destroyed it. This is the simple truth here. So, as my comrade is not here, my honorable is not here yet, we will keep on proceeding because we already know the way where we are heading to. Fulani serving under the agenda of Usman Danfodio for a very long time. Then Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made us to understand. Mazen Ugo, can you put it then? The military. Then Mazen Nnamdi Kanu then made us to understand that the jihad, the ISIS and the ISWAP are coming to take over the north. And whenever they come to southeast, Biafran land, they are going to die there. That is simple thing he told them. He said, but when they are coming, they should write their will, because they will not have a place to go back to. This is what is happening here. And what is happening here is Fulanis says that they are following the template of Usman Danfodio to conquer the land their father, the founding father of their ancestors, gave to them in the name of Usman Danfodio. Now, when Buhari come to power, he made this thing open, and he said that in 2022, the operation of taking over Nigeria will kick to the highest gear. That is why they voted for this, they installed Muslim ticket in Nigeria, which is Tinubu Shetima. In order for them to have expressway, then, according to my Honorable Minister Sonny, he said what they just did is hand over because they just come to fulfill the agreement that that place, that land from Niger State should be handed over to the terrorists. And immediately they handed it over under the conquest. Nobody is debunking this news. And Nigeria doesn't, anything that happened in Nigeria, according to everything our Minister of Information said here, anything, when snake is swallowed money inside Asoro, they debunk it. When when monkey swallowed money, they debunk it. This one, nobody is debunking it because it is pure planned deal. Then, the other day, Mazen Nambekano has been educating the whole world that the Fulanese has come to Islamize Nigeria. If you look inside this news, you will see it. And the reason the Senate didn't sign officially that Nigeria will become Islamic State is just because of the teaching of Mazen Nambekano and the power which our Prime Minister possesses today. They have tried and they done everything human possible. They have placed in bounty upon bounty. They have sent assassin con assassin. They have gone to different kind of voodoo and different kind of juju of all this world to bring down our Prime Minister, but to no avail. Today, the people inside the rest chamber are now taking some energy from our Prime Minister. That is why they did not pass the law positively, openly, undermining that Nigeria has been Islamized. David Cameron, the former Prime Minister of Britain, made it open to the world that Nigeria is Islamic nation. It is obvious. So, as we are doing what we are doing inside this place, if you check, the only reason they are not coming to debunk this thing because it is open. Many of them are relying onto the power of Biafran government to speak out. That is why you see some of these journalists that are speaking today, because they know that anybody that is from Biafran land, his own life has now more value than before. So the way it is now, Nigeria government, we know the game already. It is not a caricature. They handed this land over to Islamic State, over to ISWAP, over to ISIS as agreement was made. That is simple. So, my comrades, I will stop for here and wait for another one. Dalo, thank you.
There were Mazepol. You see, there's something we forgot. We must remember that I think last month or earlier this month, we learned some repented, so-called repented Boko Haram were given some arms. They were equipped also in the name that they are repented. Then the Nigeria claimed that they escaped with arms, armored vehicles, arms, firing arms, cars, motorcycles, and other things in the military, from the military in the same Nigeria. And all this thing, like Mazi Sonny, my Honorable Minister for Information, said earlier, that they are equipping them. Like I used to tell us, Nigeria will not do anything for you to understand what they are doing. They are using it, they are doing anything they are doing, like propaganda. The more you look, the less you see. Like we also saw them the other time deliberating. You cannot make Nigeria Islamic country. You will make Nigeria Islamic country. I reject it. You will not make. The same time, the other time, we saw them saying, cow must be allowed to do whatever he want to do in the street. Cow have a reason. Cow have rights. Another one will say, no, cow is not full, don't have full right. And no, cow is have a license, but no. All these things you see they are doing, they have planned it. They have, if you listen to that, their deliberation of Islamizing and not Islamizing, they said that they were even demanding that some constitutions should be striked out to favor the new coming Sharia law. They were demanding that, and the demand was calling his fellow senators to help him to agree to vote. And let me tell you, when you see them want to pass a bill, they bring it up, they do, they go down. Before you know it, the bill is already inactive. I want to ask a question. Those that don't even know that the Sharia is in existence and that the Sharia is already working, what do you want to see before you know that you are in a Sharia country? A country where people, the terrorists of Sharia terrorist group has taken over military barracks, military camps, military cantonment, where they have their secretariat in the streets, in the broad daylight. They work in this secretariat in a place you call the country, where you have Sharia army, where you have Sharia police, where you have Sharia court, where you have Sharia judge, Sharia administrators, and all these are being sponsored, or they have every year amount of money even bigger than the ones that are allotted to your police is being allotted to the Sharia police. The money being allotted to Nigeria army, the one the Sharia army got is even bigger than your own. And some people, you as a policeman from Yoruba land, even from Biafra land, will be sent to Biafra land to come and release or display whatever you learn. You come because they pay you 50,000 naira. And when you come, you have just made your family, your wife a widow, your children fatherless, your family, you just made them to cry, and they bury somebody they cannot even see or touch. Because what is going to happen to you in Biafra land is, our PM was telling you before that you will go back in body bags, but now body bags are no longer there. You will get rotten in the forest there. I will hang on here. Mazi Sonny, I think the thing there for your court. I don't know if you want anything.
Yeah, we don't do the one we've been want to. So tomorrow is work, so we can retire for today. We continue We've done the biggest fight before now, and now what we do is just to come and touch light, touch light. When all the Umokokos were running into the bush, that was when we were laying the foundation. So now, just for us to be coming once in a while to touch light, brush, brush, brush. Every Biafran that is not on Twitter, please, you owe yourself a duty to be on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
And please, make sure you continue your fire. Fire your fire from left, right, center. Don't give any breathing space to anybody. Yes. Those on Twitter hosting spaces, don't go to Dinsama spaces or One Nigeria to try to debunk them in their spaces. They will not give you the mic. Just go and open your own program, a counter topic to counter what they are saying. And all of us will gather there. Yes. And remember, tomorrow is our mega general fundraising. Sorry, on Saturday. Tomorrow is Friday. On Saturday, please. Let's live up to the expectations so that the Prime Minister will have all it takes to deliver. I thank you all. Watching it from here, from me. Over to you, sir.
Okay, and they will know. Paul, I don't know if you want to say anything.
It's a closing remark, no?
Yeah.
Yes, I must, because Biafrans, they merit it. Biafrans, thank you so much, my honorable members, 24/7, my big brother. I greet you, Vam Vam Vam, Ada Nuku, my honorable minister, Abarawa. I greet you, our prime minister, the mighty man, the burning fire himself, you know, and our leader Mazin Nandeka. So, Biafrans, the, when you are doing something and receiving the reward, are seeing your result right in front of you, it gives energy. And everybody inside this Biafra story yeah, are the people Mazin Nandeka call. He say, if you know that you are called, if you know that you did born for this freedom to come, it is your own time to come. One good thing is this: our Minister of Information has just reminded us that tomorrow is another event. And you can see that all the money you have been suffering and where you are putting your money, the result is there. What where you invest your the result is coming out positive. Our lobby people are active. The liaison offices all over the world is active. So, lovely dear friends, you see the media team, everybody is active. Our Prime Minister says, Onye Hiona, Iburewe. For this reason, we are not even ready to sleep. If it takes us to stay more, we will do it. But because time is what we have to respect in order for us to carry our duty the next day until victory is restored. One thing you should know is that we are working on templates. Our PM, our PM has templates.
Mama, I don't like that answer. You want to avoid it.
Can you put on your this thing? Then our PM has the template. He has the template to Biafra, completely template, and you can see the template how it is. We already seen them. We already seen Europeans. We know what PM is doing, and the lobby they told you that they have destroyed the image of Nigeria internationally. That is why they are bringing Bianca to know if there will be another way to amend the system. I greet you all from 555 Vision.
They were 555. Ada Biafra, you have the mic.
Okay, thank you. My people, lovely Biafrans, wonderful people, the people that the whole region is afraid of. I thank you all. My thanks still goes to Onye Ndumazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can never forget him.
Thank you.
And
People,
a very big thanks to our Odogwu Karilo Odogwu, our PM, the Obatobi one of Biafra, Isia Kwaboku. We are here for him, to support him. Ogonogo Kwadro Manu Kambwede. So, my comrades have said it all. Nigeria buying a 60-year-old helicopter. It should not surprise anyone. They are very corrupt. Corruption. And whoever will enter that helicopter and buy himself out of carelessness will be a willing tool to his own end, because a helicopter that is 60 years old, I don't know how old I was then. Very, very old helicopter. That is how Nigeria operates. That is how they operate. You know, my brother Onstay is here making jest of them, how they bought that helicopter to buy themselves. You know, a firefighter jet. Nigeria is finished. But it is just the God's willingness that Nigeria will die for Biafra to rise. All hail Biafra. My people, I say good night to all of you. My minister, Akparawa, the best minister I have ever worked with, I greet you. 247, my greetings to you, and my brother 555 Vision. Good night to my fellow Biafrans. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned. We are not relenting. We will give them bomber to bomber. Join Twitter. If you have not joined Twitter, join Twitter. If you are not on Twitter, you are missing. Try and join Twitter. Good night from me, everybody.
Odogwu karịrị odogwu, odogwu karịrị odogwu, kpọchiko. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, omemma. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, agụ na-eje mba. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, ọbata ogige. Odogwu bụ igolomi ya, ihe site niile na odogwu. Odogwu bụ igolo ya, ya bụrụ amụgamụ niile. Odogwu bụ igolo ya, odogwu bụ odogwu. Odogwu karịrị odogwu. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, kpọchiko. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, omemma. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, agụ na-eje mba. Odogwu karịrị odogwu, ọbata ogige.